Daniel 9:27 prophesies that the Antichrist will confirm a covenant with many for a final 7-year period. This accord will be a confirmation of God's covenant with Abraham that Israel would always have a homeland in the Promised Land mentioned in Genesis 15:18. The fulfillment of this prophecy will be the signing of a peace agreement between Israel and the Palestinians. The prophesied agreement must do 3 things. It will establish a Palestinian state in Judea, or the West Bank. It will allow the Jewish settlers presently living in Judea to remain in their homes, living as a Jewish minority in the new Palestinian state. And 3, it will place the Temple Mount under an internationally supervised sharing arrangement, allowing both Jews and Muslims to worship there. When you see the prophesied peace agreement, know assuredly that the final 7 years to the Battle of Armageddon and the second coming of Jesus Christ has begun. Well, in today's Israel National News, there's an article titled, "Trump, I'd love to broker an Israeli-PA peace deal." The article states, Trump's comments came during a campaign rally in Terre Haute, Indiana, where primaries will be held today. Trump said that seeing Israel and the Palestinians sign on a peace deal would be a beauty in spite of the situation on the ground. He states, "I am going to try to make that peace just because, the peace deal." Man, would that be a beauty? If you like deals, I like deals, I do deals, that would be great, he said. Trump also noted that a lot of my Jewish friends say, you will never be able to make that deal because there are so many years of hatred, especially on the other side. You know, they grow up as young children hating Israel. I think the deal can be made, but we got to be smart, and we got to use our best people. And I know the best people, Trump said. He also said, I've never met a person from Israel that didn't want to make the deal. But it is just a very hard deal to make because it's years of hatred or whatever. But I'd love to be able to make that deal. Trump also questioned, and this is the reason for me bringing this up today, Trump also questioned why the U.S. is funding the United Nations so much, but is not demanding that that body use its power to broker a deal to solve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. So it appears that Donald Trump is willing to at least entertain using all methods to get a peace deal implemented, including international intervention by the United Nations. Could this or a similar act result in the peace agreement between the Israelis and the Palestinians that begins the final 7 years before the second coming of Jesus Christ and the Battle of Armageddon? Well, at this point, only time will tell.